Creating your own business is a great method to realize your goals. Working for yourself will give you greater freedom than working for someone else. Additionally, you may set your own hours of work and a timetable, construct anything you want, and most importantly, turn a profit. But there are several difficulties and disadvantages with this. Therefore, it's imperative that you reflect on several important issues. Your business will probably fail if you jump into it without first figuring out your passion, knowing your hobbies, or conducting adequate research. Around 20% of small businesses fail in their first year, according to a data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Consequently, before launching a business, you should ask yourself a few crucial questions to determine if it's right for you. Question number 1 to ask yourself before starting a business could be, why do I want to start a business? Establish by asking yourself a simple question before beginning a business. Why do I want to start a business in the first place? Is it because you're worn out from working 9-to-5 job? Is it because others are doing it and becoming richer more quickly? Or do you have a strong passion for something in particular? Consider your responses again after writing them down on paper. Finally, you must have a genuine enthusiasm for and sufficient expertise about your future business. The next step is to identify your competition if you have a clear and long-term vision for why you want to launch a business. The second question could be, who are my competitors in my industry? It's possible that the company you want to launch is already in existence. It's also feasible that a potential rival business is well known and has a history of success on the market. So what do you need to do? How can you compete with companies that are currently operating and successful? You'll need to conduct competitive research to find the answer to it. An approach called competitive research analyzes your rivals and investigates the goods they sell, their prices, their marketing plans, and their weaknesses. You can learn more about your rivals and the market by performing competition research. You can always look to your rivals for ideas if you're unsure of the services to provide. Then, to set your offering apart from the competition, you might add your own special spin. Third question is, how do I fund my business? When launching a business, money is important. You might not even be able to develop your company's website if you don't have any money. So, the first thing you need to do is prepare a list of everything you need to acquire. Some of the necessities could be making a website, registering your company, product development, salary payments to employees, conducting market research, buying equipment, promotion and advertising. These are just a few examples. Following the creation of a list, you might consider funding. There are numerous ways to raise funds for your company. First, you can self-fund the business, paying for all expenses out of your own pocket. Alternatively, you might acquire loans from investors who trust in the future success of your business. Both funding types have advantages and disadvantages. When money is taken from your pocket, the risk of personal debt and bankruptcy rises. Furthermore, for investor-funded firms, you may be required to pay interest rates for years. So, in the end, you must determine which financial options are ideal for you. The next question is, who are my target audience? Know your audience, as the old adage goes. So, you should consider who your target audience is. In business, it's all about focused marketing and learning what people want as a whole, rather than just individuals with comparable hobbies or demographics. It will be easier to advertise and market your business if you select your ideal target demographic. Furthermore, this will assist you in understanding their pain spots and improving products based on their input. Consider Apple as an example. It may appear that Apple designs its products for people with better means who are willing to pay more for technology. However, according to studies, Apple's major target demographic is college students, executives, and professionals. The next question is, how do I market my business? Marketing your company is a difficult task. To advertise your startup wisely, you must be creative and imaginative. Furthermore, the world needs to know what items or services your organization offers. It may appear to be a big task, but don't worry. You can promote your firm effectively once you've identified your target demographic. Marketing on social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, for example, will attract younger audiences. The sixth question is, can I really do this alone? Managing all of these tasks by oneself is nearly impossible, regardless of your education or experience. For example, even if you are skilled in marketing, you may be unfamiliar with sales or business development. Companies of all sizes have dedicated teams for each department in order to cover all of their bases. Even if you are a jack of all trades, the expansion of your business may be too much for you to handle alone. Consider mapping out a roadmap for expansion and what it would entail for your company and its employees. Our last question, however, is Am I prepared for possible failures? When starting a business, it's tough to predict how everything will turn out. Of course, when you begin your business, you have the best of intentions and hope for success. But there will always be times when things don't go as smoothly as they could. So, how can one prepare ahead of time? Mental preparation is essential. Consider what failure would look like. Then, make financial plans by putting money aside to help you get through the tough times. Also, avoid putting all of your eggs in one basket, which may imply distributing your risk over other ventures or industries. So, even if something goes wrong with only one investment, you may have other options. Listen to our conclusion on the questions before starting a business. It can be overwhelming to get things right from the start if you've never launched a business before. Starting a business will be a lot easier if you take the time to consider your personal and professional goals, define what success means to you, and identify potential hazards ahead of time. These questions can help you assess whether your business idea is viable and worth pursuing. Remember, it's never too early to consider what could go wrong before embarking on a project. If you don't have answers to some of these questions right now, it could mean that you need to put more thinking and strategy into your new venture. Give us a like and we will see you in the next video.